So... This is my biggest problem with Sasuke's character overall. It's just... I don't know.
Okay, what if he does die in the end?
I actually think that he should die because it would make a greater impact than if he lived.
Well, first we're gonna have a confirmation pairing, and then he could die.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That.
Because if he dies and Sakura's still undecided, this is not gonna end well.
Yeah, but if he dies, okay. By the way, I thought the idea that the fact that Sasuke never wanted Sakura in the first place kind of was a big hint that Sasuke was not gonna happen. But okay.
Wait, what?
The fact that Sasuke doesn't want Sakura, period.
It's a hint that Sasasaka is going to be canon?
I thought that was a huge giveaway that Sasasaka was not going to be canon.
Well, they think it was like a shoujo without Naruto. Like, pretty much they think Sasuke is going to be like, well, you're very, very annoying. But you know what? Just help me out here. Oh, you're still annoying, but I guess I need your help. You know,
and in
over
the
time.
end, all of a sudden, without little rhyme or reason, I suddenly find you strangely attractive.
Yeah, like that. You know, that's Shoujo 101, but she's not the protagonist.
You hated it in Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Shoujo 101, you end up with the Shoujo 101, you end up with the jerk ass instead of choosing over the other two or three guys that wanted you.
Fruit basket. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Tokyo Mew Mew.
I got no comment on that one.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I must be having bad allergies today.
I'll be honest. I mean, yeah, it's a little BS in the way for Fruit Basket, whatever. But even though I didn't ship anyone, but whatever, still. But I don't think it's the worst of the worst. Like, why him? I thought the guy was more of a reverse Sakura in terms of gender. At least, loud, but he's a caring guy.
So he's a male tsundere.
What you said?
So what? This guy you're talking about, is he a male tsundere then?
It's a male, yeah. I forgot his name already.
Yeah.
I mean, we do get male tsunderes, but they're kind of rare, aren't they?
I guess in shoujo, a lot of people are used to. A lot of people are used for guy wise. I think a lot of people are used to. Just a guy who's just being too nice, but have a history background, and a guy who's is a total idiot, but he's a very nice guy as well. Not like a Naruto. Well, actually, you could say like a Naruto-ish guy, but not to the whatever. Yeah, you could say that. So they're used to that kind, I guess. I mean, yeah, you get the very bland one as well, but whatever. I don't know. I don't read too much. I don't read too much shoujo.
That whole "I see you as my mother" left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, maybe the only shoujo I accept is card after.
So, are we moving on to your second question, James?
Yeah, you can. It's just...
Bottom line, it's more fitting for Obito to have a redeemable death than it would be for Sasuke.
Sure. No, I'm just kidding.
I wonder if Sasuke will kill himself.
Well, as we know, that Sasuke doesn't want redemption.
I mean, didn't he have that Rock Lee anime special? He had his own lightning dragon kill himself. Well, giraffe.
That actually seems fitting too. That's a funny thing because it does
for the Bleach ending.
Bleach ending.
Commit honorable suicide.
Yeah, what's his face?
Who?
Remember the main bad guy got so powerful to the point that
Aizen?
Kill him.
Aizen.
What did he do? He killed himself.
He didn't kill himself. Oh, you talking about at the very beginning? Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Japanese man. I had a bad day. I think I'm gonna go kill myself. I'm gonna leap in front of the bullet train.
Okay, well...
Gotta wait for that Black Friday bundle. I'm sorry, I gotta say no.
The power overtook him, and he destroyed himself.
Wait, he didn't kill himself. You didn't read Bleach, did you?
Are you referring to that hollow that was Orihime's brother?
Why, if that didn't happen, why is everyone complaining about that ending?
Oh, so wait. What are you talking about right now?
Okay.
Okay, you're talking about Bleach, but who bad guy? I don't remember any bad guy that suicide other than taking the bullet and die for it. AKA Uniqlo. I don't know how you say his name. The fourth guy, the fifth. What was the fourth guy? Yeah, the fourth guy. Someone to you. Whatever. Anyway, we'll go back
to Espada number 1.
Oh, what's his name?
I like that name. Sorry. I'm sorry. But seriously, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm very curious because I do read it still and whatnot. Blah.
I'm just waiting for the last chapter at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're in the last arc, but I'm just waiting for the last chapter.
So you can read it all together.
Aizen.
But he didn't kill himself.
He didn't kill himself. He got sealed up by Kisuke and then got sentenced to 20,000 years in jail.
Then why is everyone complaining that he killed himself?
Who's complaining?
I see a lot of topics of people saying that he killed himself.
I didn't kill him. Well, I think it's something to do with the Hokyoku responding to the person's desires or something like that. I think they're saying that the Hokyoku...
Okay, well, they didn't say he killed himself. They say that Ichigo didn't really beat him. He just kind of beat himself.
That's because... Well,
okay.
Well, it was kind of like... after Ichigo did his final attack on Aizen, he was severely weakened, and then Kisuke, who's a sort of Kido, well, it's a sort of like sealing, I guess you could consider it like a sealing jutsu, finally activated, and Aizen was going mad. He ended up being sealed by Kisuke, which many consider him a troll.
Yeah, there you go. I remember now. Yeah. Alright,
whatever.
I was like,
alright, let's. The second question, please, James. The second question, James. Yeah. Please.
What is my name?
Okay, second question.
What is my name?
If you could choose the punishment for Sasuke, which one do you think? What kind of punishment would you think would be appropriate for all the stuff that he's done?
His punishment should be heading to home for infinite loser. Why?
In the Phantom Zone.
Alright, fine. Shadow Realm. I don't know. Death. No, actually... Okay. I think it's still banishment. When you think of... banishment... Look, I could see them.
Banishment from a place he never wants to be in the first place is kind of
Yeah, but you know how Sasuke want to be the next Hokage. I'm not sure that's still his goal, but let's just say if that is legitimately his goal.
He might have just said this to put the K11 off.
Yeah, but if he gets banishment, he can never do that ever. So pretty much
he's not in Konoha.
Yeah, I know, but. At the very least, I guess you could say, without being forced, maybe you could just say before they go to that trial, after the fight, maybe Sasuke gained trust of Naruto without saying it out loud. But when Naruto's like, "Oh crap, you got banishment. How you gonna be Hokage?" He's like, you said you want to take care of the place for some reason. You want to take care of the place because what Itachi has taught you. But now you're banishment, you can't do anything else. It's like, that's right. You've made that is all true. But Naruto, I guess I could trust you on this one. It's like, what? All that acknowledgement, blah, 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 he leaves. To me, that would have been a nice finalized bondage crap. So, who knows? Well, I could see the beginning start off with, death, but then that would be the cliffhanger, and then you have another chapter of a huge talking gesture to the court into the banishment system.
Well, for my immature reaction, I would want Sakura to beat the living daylights out of him.
Do.
Let's see. I either want Sasuke to be exiled or jail for life, perhaps.
Yeah, but jail for life. Okay,
Or
say that.
possibly be under constant watch or something.
Whenever they could,
Gets back in the village. I'm not. You might. At least has to be constant watch.
well, what they could do is Sasuke could either get death or go jail for life. What Sasuke could do is, just do one last final act and just escape and never return. So there you go. That would be one way to say banishment without having a trial declare banishment. It's more like, I'm not going to die because Itachi want me to live. Even if the system's against me, blah, 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 blah. And he won't be alone. So there you go.
He'll have his Taka friends.
I don't know.
Well, I suppose if I had to pick a way for him to be punished, I suppose I would go with either eternal damnation or just sitting in a very cold prison cell, being held down by heavy chains and seals.
I don't think he's just gonna let that go.
And
We shall have him kissed by a Dementor.
That's Harry Potter, not Naruto.
If I had to pick an immature,
They don't
if I had
know
to pick,
that.
if I had to pick an immature way for him to be punished, I'd say they bury him alive, then hold a funeral while everyone listens to him screaming, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And they hear him scratching. They hear him thrashing around and scratching the top. They hear him thrashing around and scratching the top of his coffin, going,
Right.
and everyone's so sad, but they can still hear him thrashing around in his coffin.
That reminds me of the Mummy, where they buried this guy alive and he came back as a superpowered immortal.
We're not that superstitious.
We shall cut out his tongue and have these
Beetles.
beetle things eating at his flesh for a long time.
Ooh. And then if he ever is resurrected, he will destroy the world.
Resurrection.
Well, either bury him alive or stick 2 railroad spikes in his balls.
Question.
Oh, don't, dude. Come on. Okay. If anybody has ever seen Miss Dynamite, you know what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pick a sledgehammer.
I gotta put that in my head, man.
Question.
Answer.
Oh. Yeah, serious?
What are we talking about?
Like, you're serious with that the whole thing you just said?
Real Life wants to ask a question. I said I'm gonna answer it.
Yeah, I just asked. Are you serious when you answer that? You should bury him, make him dig out.
No, I said if I had to pick 2 immature ways for him.
Oh, immature. Okay, I missed the immature part.
I said Sako punching him as an immature way of punching him.
I think he should die.
You know the best. I can see what happened. Since a lot of people love to do this nowadays, especially for anti-hero, fake death.
So, wait, how would you react if Sasuke doesn't die, James?
Alright, what if fake death? What if fake death happens?
Everyone discovers he's a robot when they
No, seriously.
on his body.
No.
Hey, he's a robot who shoots fireballs from his eyes and lightning bolts from his arse.
No,
It was a robot.
Wait, all jokes aside.
I stabbed and punched it.
What if that happens? Will you be okay with that?
I stabbed and punched a claw. Well, I wear a skirt that's called a kilt.
I'm assuming no.
I have no beard, but I'm Scottish still. But I'm the William Wallace.
So will you be okay with that?
What, Sasuke living?
Like fake death,
Yeah.
at the very least.
I don't know, because it's like, I just don't get, like, why does Obito get punished for all the things that he did? And believe me, I've had come up with a post where I could literally hand wave everything but maybe one.
Wait, are you talking about us now? Like the fan wise? Not the manga wise? You talking about the fandom wise?
What?
The whole punishment thingy? Like, us fans believe that he should get punishment like hell. But the manga says unknown. Is that where you're going right now?
No, I'm looking at the idea that people want Obito to be punished, but they want Sasuke to be punished. And I was always like, and it's like, whenever I say, but Sasuke's evil, he did all these bad things, and every single time I look at some members that are always like, well, technically, they're all themselves, technically, they're no names, technically, this. Okay, if we're going to take all those into account, let's apply that to Obito. All the ninja that he killed, that the tree killed, well, technically that was indirectly by Obito, and technically that was the Ten Tails that was killing him. So that doesn't count. Oh, wait, speaking of which, all those ninjas were no names and red shirts, so we can't count those either. Let's see, all the Akatsuki kills, well, you can't really blame them, can he? He can't control the Akatsuki and what they do, so what if they kill people on their own merit, how can you blame Obito for that one? So you gotta wipe all the Akatsuki. Well, what, he made the group? Yeah, but he can't really, decide what they want to do with said power. In fact, he actually, let Nagato believe that he was the one in control the whole time, when he really wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
It's possible that people might be still upset that he was not anything but Obito, so they want him dead because they were wrong about the prediction.
But Sasuke, he's such a poor child. He was traumatized by Itachi, who, by the way, didn't want him to go down the evil path. And
I already explained my part, so we
already explained that one. We're not covering that. I'm just reiterating. And then he's such a poor child. He's such a poor child, and blah 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 blah. And but I could say that, well, if Itachi manipulated Sasuke to be evil, then I could say that Madara manipulated Obito to become evil. If you think about it, he's the one that gave him the means to start the war in the first place. He was the one that brought the Ten Tails back from the dead. He was the one that made all the Zetsu clones. He was the one that gave Obito all the powers and saying, well, you can recreate the world any way you want to. All you got to do is follow these steps that I've already laid out. Technically, it's Madara's plan the whole time, and Obito was just a helpless puppet that was manipulated into being evil and following his plans simply because he wanted Rin back.
Well, to be fair, he was going to his ways without Madara in the midway.
Again, we could apply that to Sasuke too, but people would just want to hand wave it.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving any scapegoat for Sasuke.
Right.
I'm just saying that I don't know what you're trying to say for Obito wise, because you made it sound like you want him to just come back with open arms. Or
No. I'm merely saying that if
you're gonna have what Sasuke,
I'm merely saying that death itself is not really that much of a punishment, because
no, it's not. You only do a favor if anything.
Bang, you're dead, blah, 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 everyone's still dead.
And just killing him outright is not going to bring the people back to life like Nagato. He's not just going to bring everybody back to life that he just killed like that.
Right.
And if he did, you all would scream that it was, and people would scream, oh, it's so cheap, oh, death is so cheap. Okay, yeah, Dragon Ball fans. But again, it's this weirdest thing with me with this logic. But it's always so funny that they always want to yell at Obito for all this crap, but they want to hand wave Sasuke's troubling things away. Make Sasuke, oh, he's not that bad. He just killed people that were already evil, so it doesn't count. Well, technically, if I really were to apply the same logic to Obito, he only killed one person. If you really think about it, and that was Neji. Neji's death is the only one that we can actually hold him accountable for.
What about Shikamaru and Ino's parents when
they didn't die?
Wait. You're saying, oh, you killed millions of people, but I don't know their names, so you're not guilty. Actually, you killed Neji. What? You're guilty. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, that's the logic they give for Sasuke. Well, Sasuke, the samurai people he killed. Well, they don't matter. They're just red shirts anyway.
I hate when they say stuff like that. I'm like, okay, he's still a human. That samurai guy, he could have a family and everything. So what? We don't know their names. The point is, a kill is a kill, and it's not even a bad guy. It's a freaking guard in duty. And now he's dead because of Sasuke, dumbass.
Wife, couple kids, you know?
Yeah.
Daddy! No, sorry, your daddy got stabbed by Sasuke with a Chidori to the face.
Hey, they should be happy that Sasuke... Hey, they should be happy Toby was with Sasuke at the bar or whatever place they were. Remember? Hey, you heard about Itachi? Oh, yeah, they Gucci are suck. I'm gonna kill them. If Toby wasn't there, he probably would have killed those guys we just talk trash.
Yeah.
You remember that flashback? Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna hand wave all of Sasuke's evil deeds, I can hand wave a lot of Obito's bad deeds too, with the same logic. So, you know,
all the bad guys pretty much, except maybe Hida.
Yeah, I mean that's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make, and this is why I'm saying that Sasuke needs a punishment. Because you just can't banish him. That's not really a punishment, since he never wants to be there in the first place. We can't come back to Konoha. I never wanted to come back in the first place. Freedom!
Well, you know, it's just... He gets his ninja powers stripped somehow. I mean...
it's like a...
Yeah. Then it can be a bit like Avatar, The Last Airbender with a Fire Lord.
Yeah.
It's
just,
but I suppose him losing the Sharingan would be perhaps the worst punishment for him ever.
We shall take your eyes.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I do see Kishi playing consequence for Sasuke, whether it's by the court, by the system, or just by whatever happens. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you turn good, fine, but here's the consequences. Both of your eyes gone. You know, it just happens randomly, but you get the idea why he acts that. It's because of karma. So if that happens, it's karma. That's what he deserves, and that's what he ended up getting.
There's another excuse that I thought about that it's going to piss me off if people actually try to use this logic.
Okay.
The fact that he helped fight Obito automatically redeems him of all his sins.
No.
He's doing it for his own self-interest. It's like Orochimaru.
Yeah, Orochimaru said it best. Not interested in the war. Could not give a crap. But if the war is in peril, which he's in there, of course, why not? I mean, hell... Why would you just stand there and let the world lose, you know? If you're the bad guy and you let the world lose by the bigger bad guy, why the hell would you just stand there? At least stop it in order to do your evil doings. I mean, hell, even Vegeta been saying that every time. Okay, I'm going to stop these Ginyu Force or stop Frieza. Once that happens, then it's all wrong.
Don't misunderstand me, Kakarot. I'm not doing this to save the world. I'm doing it so I can kill you myself.
You know, I think another reason why they want Sasuke to be redeemed, blah blah blah, get off easy, so that there could be more Uchihas in the future.
Do we need more?
Well, okay. Well, if we're gonna go for that logic, why not kill Sasuke off and keep Obito alive? There, more Uchiha.
Because Obito's too old.
We'll even give you Hinata.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think. You gotta think about
all the hate mail comes in.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about this. Obito is like Naruto. He won't change ever. So that means he will stay as, you know, virgin. So if that's the case, yeah, we can't reproduce. He's like, is that Rin? No, that's not Rin. Nope, not doing her.
What?
Why? It's like a new girl, a hot one, a medic, everything you need. No, not Rin, not Win. You know, fine. Let's Uchiha go extinct for all I care. At least Uzumaki would continue to live, bitch.
By the way, I just want to bring this up. Sasuke had a lot more opportunity given to him more than Obito had, and Sasuke willingly gave that up.
Oh, Sasuke gave everything up.
Yeah. So, does this guy really deserve anything? Not really, because he was given a lot of opportunities to live a normal life, and he chose to abandon it for the sake of revenge. He doesn't deserve squat.
it's ironic that Naruto was helping him to stay home, only for Naruto to actually make him leave home. When you really think about it, I mean, like it's funny because yeah, Itachi came back and that's bad. But when you look at when you reread the manga and look at the train of thoughts, he only thinks about how Naruto is just keep going, being the main superstar. Like to the point that even Itachi said, I'm going for Naruto, you, whatever. So that really huh?
Jealousy, pretty much.
Yeah. So again, it's ironic. It's the irony of the bond between Naruto and Sasuke.
It's kind of like with Hashirama and Madara. Hashirama was always better at something. At least that's what people say.
Yeah, Hashirama. Yeah, and Madara was given an opportunity to actually get something that's something that he would accepted. But then Hashirama apparently took the title of the Hokage. Again, Hashirama bested him once more. So,
well, yeah. It was a reluctant best that.
Yeah, I know, but the point is, it's like, hey, everybody cares about you. Madara, he has a bad history, so screw him. That's pretty much what it came down to.
Let's see.
This is why I don't like Sasuke's story. I mean,
it does leave some interesting parts for NaruSaku, at least. You have to admit that.
That's true. But again, it all comes to the end soon. Don't worry, James. Don't worry.
I just hope it doesn't leave me going, what the fuck?
I know.
Well, you have to understand that Kishimoto writes for his Japanese audience first,
and
his American audience second. Because that's why Naruto has blonde hair and blue eyes. He'd be more popular in America that way.
Yeah, no, but it's not about like our preference. It's not like, hey, if you're America, blood, guts, and glory is the answer. But if you're in Japan, friendship is the answer. It's not that we're looking for
friendship is magic.
Yeah, it's not that we're.
It's not that we're blaming.
It's not that we're blaming Japan team morale. It's just that, again, it's a situation that has been placed on in the story for Sasuke at least, and before later chapters after 627, a lot of people were extremely pissed that it felt like we wasted over 600 chapters only to be converted by something else rather than by Naruto himself. Though luckily he saved himself by showing Sasuke still the dick as he is. So, that part is saved. But again, we're still heading to that. We're still waiting for that moment when they fight and when the talk no Jetsu or whatever happens comes in, and it has to be the most logical reason why it happened. So we're a little bit skeptical on that, and a lot of people keep saying, I have argued with a lot of people about this, like saying like, people are too naive or people are too naive for thinking that Sasuke would be free and there would be no consequences whatsoever. And I said that how do you know that? Is it because we never seen that moment ever happen? I think that's the reason, because we never seen that moment ever happen. No trials, nothing. We never see that. So, if we did see it before and if we see how it plays out, then we probably would know right away. But we never seen it happen, so we only doing the guessing game, and we only just assuming that because Akishi is kind of like a guy who's like not a black-hearted person, but rather very, very pure-hearted to write a character without being completely bad and die as a bad guy. He's just gonna, find a way to make everything is okay. So,
except for like Hidan, he was completely.
I'm not saying everybody's always bad from good, good from bad. I mean, Deidara, you could actually say he was always bad too. I mean, even when he got Ito, he didn't get no redemption or no, I understand this now. Like Sorcery makes sense that his character needs to get that. Their daughter didn't need that. He just only got. It's just a bad guy getting dragged by the badder organization. That's what his character was. Eden was just crazy. Kakashi was just greed. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kasami was bored of life. Yeah.
Well, he was tired of the lies, I think.
Well, he just doesn't. Yeah, but the point is, it's like he does. There's not that much. There's not much to seek for. So he just randomly kills his people. And then when the whole Hokage, Mizukage, aka Toby, controlling Mizukage, talk to him like, "Hey, join us and get some cool out of this." It's like it's like bored of life. I mean, he even died in a committed way. So there you have it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Put it this way: don't think too much until we finally get to that arc.
That's going to be the most personal one for Naruto because it's his best friend, rival, teammate, brother.
Right. Oh yeah, Sasuke. And he didn't even look at him like, "Yep, you gotta take care of me." He just staring at them. He's like,
I just want to say this one more time for emphasis.
Okay.
You cannot get redemption if there's nothing to be redeemed from.
That is true too.
Yep.
So, in order for Sasuke to get a redemption, he needs to go past the line of morality into an evil person. He has to do something really bad and be redeemed from it.
How about slaughtering all the daimyos, or the feudal lords, or whatever they're called?
Wait, who?
Well, you said Sasuke needs to do something completely evil, right?
Right.
What happens if he kills all the feudal lords? That would be considered evil, right?
Yep. Yeah, that would definitely be evil. You just kill all of them. How could you? Look, a tiny sword.
You think that's rough? I'm just a tutorial level.
Look,
that's the level over there.
Look, a tiny sword stab in the back to Naruto is a crime itself. Even if it's just poke for fun, no pun intended, it's still bad. Because again, Naruto is the hero, and now pretty much if you bump to Naruto, everybody's gonna toss vegetable at you. It's like that. So Sasuke can't do anything to Naruto, not one bit. Touch him, he's already a criminal of the universe.
Okay.
Okay.
I got nothing to say.
Let's see now. I'm thinking of something.
Then people really don't like it how I hate Sasuke.
I don't. Well, I understand though.
Well, I don't. Well, I generally like Sasuke, but I don't mind if you dislike him.
Yeah, I don't mind either. But anyway.
Do I?
So, anyway. James, even though you don't really like Sasuke and possibly Karin, you think there's a reason Mr. Kishi made Karin an Uzumaki?
You think there's a reason?
Yeah. You think there's a reason that Karin became an Uzumaki? Was revealed to be an Uzumaki?
I still don't know the reason, but now I'm really starting to say the reason is just for Sasuke.
Well, I hear from Sasuke Karin fans that it's sort of like closing gap between the grudge between the elders and younger son, because the Uzumaki is part of the younger, Uchiha is the elder.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yes.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
But Karen has no affiliation.
Well, we haven't really seen how the two. Well, we have seen how they first met, but we haven't seen how they met in the Sound Village. I mean, that's when they really got to know each other.
Which I still am confused about that one.
Well,
Like she was there, but all of a sudden, like nobody recognizes her at all.
What you talk about in the people?
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people. If you remember that chapter, there was just way too many. I mean, I still remember one old guy with glasses was there. I was like, man, how old is that guy?
Karen is an enigma for me because it's like, oh, I was there during the tuning exams. Okay, alone? Like
she did scream for help. I think
she didn't have teammates. She was wondering where they go when the bear attacked her. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, but even Sasuke didn't like recognize her. Like,
I don't know.
Well, it's not like she doesn't stand out. I mean, like, how many people with like that red hair exist?
Well,
I don't know. Sasuke has the thing for Uzumaki. Explains Naruto if you ask me.
He smiled at her, which is rare. He never smiled.
Yeah, that was still.
The good thing is that this is what we do know. If they have a kid, maybe his craziness and her craziness will cancel each other out, so they're gonna have a normal kid that's like.
Well, I guess I didn't.
Well, their kid will be cool, calm, and collected, and he'll probably hear his parents constantly arguing over the most petty things. You left the toilet seat up. No, I didn't. You just need to watch
Sasuke, you try looking up my skirt. What? I'm a desperate character in a desperate manga, desperately trying to get some ponte.
You better go.
Oh, Sasuke, I love it when you talk dirty. Shut up.
I bet.
You have to admit.
Like, go to school, kid, or Chidori, do your heart. I almost did it to one friend. I ain't afraid to do it to you, son.
My child.
What happened? Sasuke apparently the second most mentioned couple most likely to happen because of all the members of Taco keep talking about it.
That's true. Funny how Orochimaru even made fun of her. It's kind of strange. I don't know why. It's like Orochimaru having fun. The husband.
Well, because Karen's pretty much the only girl that could probably handle Sasuke, pretty much. You know,
yeah. She's crazy, but she could handle. That's pretty much the story. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, if she wants him, she can have him.
Okay, let's see now.
Whatever the outcome comes from it, other than continuing his clan, whatever.
Like I said, negation of the curse. That's my purpose right now.
Yeah.
So, do you think anyone will ever comment on Hinata's selfishness in the manga?
She already did.
Yeah, but someone else, because it seems like they ignore it when she says it.
Well, here's what we know for sure.
But didn't Sakura say, "Don't be that reckless"? What kind of stupid that she didn't say
that's kind of a close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough, honestly.
And of course, we know Naruto's never gonna say it.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
this guy can't even say no to her.
That's true. So it's best to ignore.
He doesn't say yes, but he doesn't say no either. So he's kind of just like
he's friend zoning without her realizing it.
He roundabout way tells her, "You don't need me to be strong."
Yeah, like that. Very ambiguous, but it's still friend zone. So whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you think Madara's trump card will be, or how do you think it'll be taken down?
Wait. Well, I was gonna hold that topic until we actually getting near to done.
Well, didn't we already explain what the trump card was with Hashirama?
It was
I was thinking that too.
Wood style. But
let's have more trump cards.
Well, I keep hearing from people saying, we still need the trump card, we still need a trump card. Maybe they didn't read it right.
He pulls out a trumpet.
Well, okay, he explained the trump card, but the way how it works, he never explained. So I guess that could be it. Like, he did me a favor. What are you talking about? The Bijou's out, he's defeated, he's down. I don't know what I did a favor for you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when you read it again, he's like, oh, I'm just going to use your cell, switch, and there you go. I was like, okay, elaborate more on that. It sounds weird. Like,
Naruto, remember, if you kill every villain, you will be unemployed.
So, yeah.
There's two things I'm a bit curious about. Is Black Zetsu gone for good, and will we ever see Yamato again?
We will see Yamato and Black Zetsu. I think he's gone, right? Guys. Oh wait, isn't Black Zetsu still in Obito? And yeah.
No, that
was more of Madara's will inside him, separate, really.
Oh, I'm pretty sure still do that.
Pretty sure Zetsu has been killed, both sides of him.
Yeah, but can Madara do it still? Now he's weakened.
I think if he
I just thought of that.
I think if he could still do it, he would have done it when he was the Ten Tails.
No, because I think it's like Hashirama with Ito Tensei. You could try to control him, but he's just too powerful that you get negated. So when he became Ten Tail, I think Madara realized that you can't really control him because he's just too powerful. So, but now look at him. He's down. He's out. He has no more the other Bijus. So now, if anything, Madara could do it. The whole revival. Yeah, resurrect Madara. And then, I don't know, he probably have a one easy route to make every Biju to go to him. Which is weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going off the
possibility.
Defeat Hashiyama first. I think Madara's going to beat Hashiyama this time, personally.
Okay, so here's the question, and I guess we need a week and a half break for this. The next chapter is the 9th chapter of the volume.
Yeah.
On the issue.
So that's said.
Huh? Go ahead.
So that said, is this thing going to end? Is this Madara moment going to end in this volume, or will it actually reach to the next volume?
I think it's either going to be the last chapter of this volume, or we're going to probably have like you usually say, a boss battle for the next volume, possibly 5 to 8 chapters.
Guys?
Maybe this conflict will spread over one more volume. I mean, I doubt that they're gonna seal Madara up in knowing manga and anime, it might be possible for them to end it in this volume.
Okay.
But it's a double-edged sword here.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
I want this war arc to end, but I want it to end properly.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Especially as Madara, who just, if he dies here, he come off very last guy. I mean, come out very, oh yeah, I forgot you're still here. Dead. Okay, we're good.
Let's see, he did kill
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying the damage he done earlier wasn't for 9, but I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is, how to take care of him was like an afterthought. I don't want him to be an afterthought. I want him to be like, oh yeah, we need to take care of you. Now we just have to seal you, but we know it won't be easy and it will take time. I don't want him to be like.
Be as long as the Obito fight, that's for sure.
No. But it could be a volume and a half, half a volume, if not like 7 chapters of a volume worth of his fight, if anything, possibly. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, they could end this fight in this one chapter or these next 2 chapters. But if you manage to stretch it to the next volume, then that means we're gonna have a volume worth of Madara story.
So here's another question. They say that Madara planned Win's death. Do you believe that?
No, because does he have a DNA or anything?
Well, Obito did talk in his sleep about Rin and stupid Kakashi.
That's true, but I don't know. I don't think that would be possible because Obito is very close to fully converted. Right now he's doing the spectator and see for himself that the world can be good by Naruto, striving for that goal. So, I don't know. What good would that do now? We're like, oh crap, Rin is here. Well, time to do my moon
I
out.
don't say Rin was back, but it's revealed that Madra planned her death.
All of that. Well, you know, it's another thing I just realized. But then again, Kishi could squeeze in very quick if he wants to, which I don't think he should. But if he does, is that we got 2 more chapters. I still believe that at least one of the chapters, especially it's going to take time. One of the chapters got to explain how Madara escaped death and then how he lived himself to the point that Obito shows up, as well as maybe if there's an actual twist that he did plan Rin death and all that stuff. But my point is, we got to get his side of flashback, not a long one, but more like, oh, I got that part answer. Okay, thank you, kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hard to squeeze in for the last 2 chapters, because if you do that, then they would be rushed.
So we're most likely gonna get a volume.
I don't know. I mean, on one hand, would I like it? On the other hand, I think it's for the better. So I'm really toss off for this one.
Yeah,
but I think we should get another volume, because the last 2 chapters would be too easy, way too easy.
Can't end as fast as that whole dragon thing with Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Anyway, so on Heaven and Earth, some say that Madra might attack Sakura because say Sakura's like Naruto's Rin, blah blah blah.
And that was far
attack Sakura. I mean, he could have heard the girlfriend question.
But yeah, Obito's still alive, so anything is still possible. Don't give up anything. Yeah. There's one thing I was going to say. I'm trying to remember right now. Give me a second.
Alright.
Okay. Say, I want to know what's Madara's next step. Is he still planned ahead, or he's really screwed and he has no choice but just keep fighting until he pretty much loses? As in, like, okay, if the next chapter start off with Madara being shot that Obito lost, and he's like, "You bastard, you screwed everything," then okay, I guess he has no more plans. But if he's still calm, normal as he is, then there's something up.
Well, Madra's waited a long time. He can wait perhaps a little longer. That's probably why he let Obito have his fun.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, it depends on his next reaction. If Madara's reaction is a surprise and mad, then he really screwed himself over. If he has no surprisement and he's like, okay. So then
and if he does an evil smile, everyone's in trouble.
Yeah, that means you just did something a favor. So, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Out of all the Uchiha, which one had the creepiest smile or laughter?
Sasuke. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, maybe Itachi, because he threw me off.
Yeah, I don't think anyone ever saw that coming.
Yeah, I did not see that coming. I was like, whoa, he is really evil. But then, later on with a flashback, okay, maybe he's not so evil. Stupid Sasuke.
Good actor, to say the least.
I guess. Well, actually, I kind of say that maybe he did went meant to in that moment. Just for that moment. The reason why I say that, because how love makes how love makes you go crazy. Since he was talking about Sasuke, I guess it got to the point that he was losing himself. So because it's all about Sasuke and him, and Sasuke means the world to him. So by that point he lost himself in track, which is why later on he said, "Did I show my real self by mistake?" He said it to himself. I feel like that was the hints that Uchiha can go crazy the more they love.
Yeah. Speaking of Genkais, do you think that even though they have such good, unique, and amazing powers, they also each one has sort of a curse to it?
You talking about the Uchiha?
Not just the Uchiha, other clans like the Kaguya clan. The one with the bone Gekkei Genkai.
Yeah.
the Hyugas, with the Jugo's clan, and possibly some of the ones that have elemental styles.
Yeah. Do we think you're gonna get more of those? Maybe. This is maybe. I think the last one we ever got was the Mizukage one, right?
The one with 2 Gekko Genkais.
Right. That was the last one we ever heard of the whole new Genkai. I was like, oh crap.
What about the ones introduced into the war?
Who?
You know, in 55 we had like a cloud, an earth and sand ninja along with the 7 swordsmen. You know, one that had the same explosion style Dedra had, and then the sand Kunoichi sort of had this thing that I think sapped all the water out of your skin.
I think
it looks like a mummified zombie.
Right. Oh yeah, that guy. Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot about it. Or the other guy that keep telling them, I'm about to kill you in the left side. I told you, you should have defended yourself on the left side. I've been telling you what I'm gonna do, and you still failing. That Kage guy.
Kage?
Yeah, that Kage. He was like, "Come on, how can you be so stupid? I keep telling you the strategy. You still getting hurt."
I've kind of noticed that every Kage except the 3rd Mizukage has been shown in the series.
I thought the 3rd Mizukage is the Jichuken kid.
No, that was the 4th Mizukage.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't see the second Kazakage. Not Kazakage. We didn't see the second Raikage. We didn't see. We're never gonna see. Some of them we're gonna. All right, only the Hokages we're gonna see every single one. Everything else we're gonna miss one.
Got to know.
Yeah, everyone else we're gonna miss either 1 or 2 of Kages in the timeline.
So anyway, after this war, what does everyone think Sakura's next fight might be if she gets one?
Me. No. Guys.
Probably if the Naruto versus Sasuke fight is inevitably going to happen, then I would believe that Sakura might end up fighting Karen.
But she's not a fighter. Hello?
I actually think.
Maybe. Go ahead.
I actually think that she's going to do something to protect Naruto against Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be a fight.
What?
It would be a fight then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, I think if that doesn't convince people that NaruSaku is canon and that Sasuke is not going to happen, you're blind. You are officially blind.
I do have a feeling. I do get a feeling that Orochimaru would do something to help the Taka to boost up. So don't be color surprised. I'm just saying.
I wonder who's going to take down Orochimaru.
Himself.
Apparently nobody can kill me, so I'll just kill myself.
Why Sakura
kill
does
myself.
What you said?
How do you feel if Sakura's the one that takes down Orochimaru? Not by herself, like team up with someone.
Whoever's a hater for Sakura, you should got so owned.
I'd love for her to go Gohan on Orochimaru. I don't remember what was that.
Does something that both Naruto and Sasuke failed to do, take down Orochimaru. I mean, basically.
That would be a big plus in her
Punch
record.
disintegrates.
I still wonder for this guy's sake, Kabuto. I can't help but picture when he finally gets out, he looked like a big giant geek. Hey, look, guys, I'm going back to Konoha. Hey, look, I got some encyclopedia from A to Z.
Sasuke, I'm telling you, Star Trek is the best ever. No, Star Wars is the best ever.
When it comes to Kabuto, I think he, along with possibly all the members of Taka, might be the only villains to stay alive after the series ends.
But that's the question I'm asking. You think he's gonna actually stay that way? Because I feel like once Kabuto gets out, if he ever gets out in his way, he could be good. he would be so converted you won't even recognize him anymore.
By the way, we have reached the 2-hour mark.
Sorry.
Okay. How about one last question?
Okay.
What do you want the next NaruSaku moment to be?
He says 660, so he's betting on that with his life.
When or what?
What is?
Both if you want.
You know what I want? Naruto near death. Or death.
The one I want is kind of like on Naruto's birthday with Sakura giving him a kiss on the cheek. I mean, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, I think that's, well, not the kiss on the cheek, but who knows? But I feel
and then
like
he grabs her and kisses her for real.
Yeah, I feel like that.
The forehead.
Or they could do what they did in the other manga. Like, I'm gonna kiss on the cheek, but before he gets to turn around to do that part, got pushed, and then it'd be on the lips. Yeah. I remember seeing that happen. I was like, whoa. But what I think.
Moment. Go ahead.
I would just say I would still hope for an OVA moment. Still possible. Madara still there to kick ass. Ain't chewing gum. So go.
Well, if any of you have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, when Sokka and Suki share their first kiss, or at least after Katara gives birth to she doesn't give birth. No, she doesn't. After she helps that pregnant lady give birth to her baby, and if you can remember Sokka and Suki's kiss, where it was like a peck and then just an embrace.
Yeah.
That's
the
moment I want happening.
You talk too much. Well, it's funny that. Well, I mean, it's not really a bad thing because Naruto acknowledged it and he's cool with that. I remember like how Naruto actually said, Sakura, you really do cry a lot, but don't worry. Instead of like, you really do cry a lot. How annoying. So it's not really a bad thing that he acknowledged that she does cry a lot, but that's just the way she is, and Naruto's cool with that. So yeah, I can see saying something that sounds negative, but at the same time, it's not really that negative because it's just what it is. Like what you just said with Sokka, he's like, you talk too much, and then just embrace. So what about you, Mr. Chapter 660, the holy mighty of chapters, I guess?
Like that famous scene we saw in is it the opening or the closing, where you see Naruto and like Sakura's crying over him, and he's like reaches up and grabs her cheek, and she's like so happy that he's alive.
That's the OVA.
That's an OVA.
Okay, so yeah, in the OVA, like 4 Life said, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, it's still possible.
Madara
is about to kick ass and chew gum. Okay.
And I'm all out of ass!
You really like Sakura's booty, don't you?
No. Anyway, yeah.
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubblegum. Wait.
So are we done?
Well, unless we got nothing else, we have reached the end.
Or do we?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
No, that's it. I basically asked all the questions I got.
Yeah, let me take a question because this is going to be a very long break. Well, not very long, but just a week break. Point is, might as well ask while we still have the chance, and I'm taking one right now.
All right. Good thing we got that week off. We're gonna need a week to listen to this thing.
Actually, I can't think of a question. You got any questions, Saber?
Well, I was remembering that apparently in an interview, Mr. Kishi said that 2 characters from Konoha would die. Neji being one. Who do you think the other's going to be?
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
Now, in this war.
Sasuke.
In the war, I mean. I think.
Oh, in the war. Okay.
The war.
Neji and 2 relatives. No, I don't know. I didn't think.
I think Hinata's plot shielded, so...
Yeah, I know. She got shielded from his death.
You wanted it to be Hinata, didn't you, James?
Okay. I'm gonna be a devil advocate.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna be a devil advocate.
I don't hate Hinata that much.
I'm gonna be a devil advocate. I don't know who's the second person, but the first person will be Sakura.
You.
Just for
You want Sakura to die?
Just for Obito to do the sacrifice. Okay, it won't happen, maybe. But anyway,
maybe.
Now, it's possible that Obito might save Naruto's life. That might.
Oh, there you go, Obito. Oh, how about this?
I was about to say the second person could be Obito.
No, how about this?
You know, in the redemption equals death sort of thing.
How about this one? 3 people would die, huh? Okay, here's the 3 people: Neji, Naruto, and Obito. There.
Yeah.
Well, you can't really technically kill Madara since, well, he's already dead.
Exactly. You just have to seal his face.
And it would be quite funny to bring him back to life, only to kill him again.
You know,
I'm alive! God damn it!
I wonder how Madara will react when he's finally defeated. Do you think he'll be calm, accepting, or do you think he'll go like, "This isn't possible! Why?" Something like that.
I want him to be a troll and be like, haha, this is my plan the whole entire time. I just wanted a worthy opponent.
Well, if he were to scream during his death, then I'd like him to go out like Cell did in Dragon Ball Z, like, "No, this can't be! I am perfection!"
Wait, are you talking about
And he's
Madara?
destroyed bit by bit and piece by piece.
Are you talking about Madara, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why. I pictured Madara just die with an evil smile. Just to let you know that, yeah, he died, but
You know,
he's already nuts. He's already lost his way of his life, so he doesn't give a shit.
you know, I just thought.
He's like, it's like Hashirama. You actually defeated me, like, once more, and you don't want this plan. Fine, go ahead with your crap ass world, but just know that you would never find that peace, and you know, even if you keep saying that peace won't even last a second, and he just laughs and dies.
Yeah.
Because Madara is twisted like that already.
I have another question. Do you think the Ninetales and Sakura will ever have a conversation? Since the Fox has pretty much had a conversation with every member of Team Kakashi except Sakura.
I believe so.
Every member, he's only had a conversation with Sasuke.
That was a bit with.
And as my answer to your question, maybe it's a strong possibility. I mean, it'd have to be in a really, really contrived coincidence, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Sakura, this is the Kurama inside, Naruto. Damn, you got a nice ass.
And he thinks so
Naruto,
too.
please tell me you're hitting this. Kurama!
If you don't get her, I'm gonna kill you myself.
She punches Naruto. Ow, what did I do?
You know what I would find funny? If Sakura entered Naruto's subconscious and Naruto, is walking alongside her, they go up to the Nine-Tailed Fox's cage, and he comes out, and he's all menacing and crap, but what does she do? She smiles, walks calmly up to him, kisses him on the nose, and he blushes.
Cute.
I bet he wouldn't see that coming. I suppose Sakura would probably trust the Ninetales, given the fact she trusts Naruto, and given the whole,
And she giggles a bit when he blushes, too. Like, you're blushing.
Stop
Well,
that,
we did.
Christina. I mean, what's your name again?
But we
I'm
do.
sorry, you remind me of somebody.
We do have QB Kurama entering the gag reel, so it won't surprise me. I mean, Yeah, I mean, he did have that face once. He's like, you just say that because you know you like me. Shut up, I'll kill you, not focus. And he has that face, you know. Basically, he's in a gag reel. Much just like just recent One Piece, they finally have Robin doing one. But yeah, I see it possible still. I just don't know if it goes subconscious, but you could just switch the bodies. Like, oh yeah, remember that attack I did with my tail? Sorry. Is there any other question? Because I still can't think of mine. Train of thoughts.
Possibly thinking. Oh, here's one. 100% unlikely to happen in the manga at all. But if
3 hours.
If Sakura and Kushina met, what would you want the interaction to be about?
High five.
When are you gonna give me grandkids?
Just do what I do with Minato. Kick his ass.
It's gonna be that one picture that I saw with Naruto and Minato looking at each other like,
Yeah.
And then you see Kushina and Sakura on top of them doing the fist bump thing.
Yeah.
The fist bump.
I know. Yeah. That's a wishful thinking.
Minato's like, you too, huh? Yeah.
Well, he pretty much kind of say that to his own mind. You too, huh?
Because God forbid he says it out loud and his wife hears him.
I think Kushina ever did hit Minato.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm calling it. Yes.
Yeah, it seems likely, given...
Put it this way. Even in marriage, you're not escaping her Sundaris. You're not. She's not going to be very Hinata-ish, which is stupid. But, whatever.
As Shikamaru's mom has proven time and again.
You could still be on... Yeah.
Well, technically, I think we've only seen Shikamaru's mom in the Sasuke retrieval arc. Technically, yeah. Wait. Well, except for maybe fillers. Where am I going with this? Is everyone...
I mean, we've been talking for 3 hours here, so...
This is getting awkward.
Yeah. I think we've reached the end. What do you guys think?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Is this like the longest podcast you've ever had or something?
No.
Ah.
The longest podcast I ever had, actually, was 6 hours.
Ow. Ooh. Don't...
You might have to ask me, well, what
6
happened
hours.
there? I actually cut it down.
When did 6 hours?
I actually had to cut the whole thing down by half.
But
I
wait,
can guess.
Was it the Valentine's one you had last year or something?
I don't remember which one. I just remember, like...
Maybe it was 6:15.
Right? This is not the two-parter, is it?
No, not
You had
6:15.
podcast 6:15?
It's not the two-parter.
No,
one, right?
not 6:15. 6:31.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not the two-parter one, right?
Didn't you have like 2 podcasts for that week?
Yeah. I do know that the longest podcast I ever had, chat was in it.
Oh, I think that's the one you had for Valentine's Day. The
I guess.
Twilight Links, wasn't it?
I think so.
Mr. Chance.
That was still the longest one.
Yeah, you said that's the one where they pretty much said that all Chias are emos or something.
Yeah. They're born with a curse that makes them love too much, so they're emo. It's in their genetics. We're emo. They got the emo gene. And here comes the Uchiha in the 2013 Olympics. How could this happen to me?
Oh boy.
Alright, well, I think we reached the end.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, most likely. Well,
Blue Star Saber, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Feel free to come back anytime.
Might.
And anybody else, if they would like to join, if you are a new member, you get first dibs. So just to let you guys know that.
First dibs on what?
Peptella, we'd really love to have you on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manga reader, I know you want to be on here.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if any of my friends from the base would like to come on.
Well, we got 2 weeks.
I still got to find out when my special guest wants to come on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe when the 660 dream come true. Maybe. Yes, maybe.
Well, I got to contact them again.
Oh.
I'm trying so hard not to reveal who it is because I know it's someone really special, but they haven't contacted me.
Kishimoto?
So if you are listening to this, please contact me. Let me know when you could do it.
Is it Kishimoto?
Yes, it was
Yeah, let's have
Kishimoto.
the manga author
If we actually get...
in broken English, no less.
Did you like it?
Or hell, he could have a translator on too.
Actually, if we don't have a translator, we gotta bring a translator. Anyone who's professional at translation. Then we could get this podcast going.
And like as a joke, Kishimoto can say something in Japanese, and the translator can go like, "He really supports NaruSaku." And then Kishimoto can angrily say, "That's not what I said."
There you go, Scott.
Don't go revealing things.
I really love NaruSaku. What? Yes, and Hinata deserves to die. The only reason why I haven't killed her is because I'm trying to make money off the Naruhina fan base. What the I really, really hate Hinata.
Okay, I got a bit too excited in that one.
That was fun.
Hear the confusion in his voice. And
Yeah, I get high pitched when I laugh.
Anyway. But yeah, like I said, special guest, if you're listening to this, I'm not going to reveal who you are because it's going to be a complete secret. But if you are listening to this, please, 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 please contact me and let me know when you can come onto the show. I got so many requests for this person. For life, I think you actually know who it is, but please do not tell anybody.
So, can you tell me in private, for life?
I don't think he's even here.
I gotta have a permission on that.
No, only a few people that I get to tell. No.
Oh.
So only 2 people know who this special guest is. 2 people. One, because he wanted me to do this too. So, and he's like, "You got to get this person on the show," and I'm like, "Okay, I could try." And then he's like, "And if you have him on the show, I get to be on the show too." I'm like, "Okay." Back off away from me. I can smell your breath. We're on Skype. Yeah, I know. So, anyway. As for me, well, to all my fellow fandoms out there and NaruSaku and followers, patience is a virtue. And remember 660. Let's hoping for that 660.
That'll be next year.
Or 659 or 661, around there.
Yeah, there's
no wrong with
a number with the 9s. Obito, Madara, each revealed to be in the 9 chapter.
Yes, they're Germans. 9! I'm James S. Cassidy.
For life as usual.
I'm LKNMJH, also known as Steve.
And Blue Star Saber for the first time.
And hopefully for the last. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You come back. Maybe. I don't know. Depends if you want to.
Yeah, I think I had fun here, so I might come back.
Yeah.
What?
Saying TTFN. Ta-ta till next week.
Actually, next 2 weeks.
Yeah, next 2 weeks. Right.
2 weeks of wait.
Curse me like that again.
Oh, tigers are wonderful creatures, because tigers are wonderful things. The body's made out of rubber, the bottom's made out of springs. The bouncy, 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 fun, fun, fun. But the
I'm
most
still
fun
gonna-
thing about tigers is that I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
And on that note, peace!